Hey guys, Spawn here, welcome back to Thai. Last episode we did the tutorial, and this episode, well, we'll see. First off, I want to talk about the other type of collectible that I neglected to mention in the first episode.
Oh, you little ripper, Ty! You found a fair dinkum rainbow scale! When you find enough, take them to the Bunyip Elder at Rainbow Cliffs.
AKA, you get teleported there, you don't actually have to go to him, because he doesn't exist physically. But yeah, there's 25 of them, they're all in this hub world, and I can't get all of them right now, so I won't bother. So on my scrapped second episode, I went to walk in the park. So this time, I'm gonna go to shipwrecks, because why not?
Welcome to the great
Oh god, that texture.
full of beautiful fish, friendly natives, and inviting sandy beaches. It's a beaut spot for a swim if you know how.
Unfortunately, I don't know how. Yet. Also, that portal is like the wrong direction. Anyways, I turned up the music volume, by the way, because it was very quiet beforehand. And the music for this game is actually pretty good. So, yes. Let's grab these paintings. Okay, that was... I should have just gone to first person view. Maybe the music's a little too loud. I'll deal with it later.
Mate, good to see you again.
G'day, Rex. You saved anyone today?
Funny you should say that. Elle went for a bit of a swim out near Danger Spike.
I guess this is proof that the voices are tied to the sound effects thing.
Not too far from Shark Reef.
Yeah, and?
Well, anyway, she's an excellent swimmer, but she hasn't come home yet. I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Struth.
Ah, yes, classic Australian lingo constantly.
Well, I would, mate, but I can't swim.
Tell you what, I'll teach you.
I'm surprised you haven't learned to swim at this rate.
You're in water.
You're supposed to learn to swim when you're a child. That's like basic
Jump button to start
teaching,
swimming.
basic curriculum
Wish me luck.
and stuff like that in primary school here.
Those boomerangs of yours won't work underwater, but I got a prezi for you that'll fix that.
Yeah, Prezi,
These
that's
are aquarangs.
a thing we say.
Found them in an old shipwreck.
These are aquarangs. Yeah, I can't see them.
Through water like a hot knife through butter.
They are like underwater.
Water and grab them. Well, then they're all yours.
Anyway, do I have the ability to dive like right off the bat? Yes, I do. Great.
The aquarangs work like regular boomerangs, but you can only use them underwater. Oh, and one other thing. You're not a fish, mate, so keep an eye on your air supply.
Okay, that's new. That wasn't supposed to pop up there.
Use the aquarang to hit this switch. It'll open the shark door so you can be on your way.
Sweet.
Okay. Ty is actually significantly faster underwater than he is on land, so I'll be attempting to swim everywhere that I can. But yeah, aquarangs are the only rangs that work underwater. It's unfun considering that all the best boomerangs are... Well, obviously you can't use them underwater. But the aquarangs are just boring normal boomerangs. I think you canonically have them in ties 2 and 3 and 4 or whatever. Just crabs. Very low poly crabs, but they are very very nice looking low poly crabs. So if you do the jump bite, you dive in the water. These things have some lock onto them.
You've learned how to swim and use those aquarangs. With a bit of practice, you'll be a champion swimmer just
Thank
like
God for
me.
subtitles.
You beauty.
This is my good
Oh
mate.
God.
Show you the way to
Worst
teach you
voice in the game.
Good luck, mate.
Hey Ty, you can swim faster by tapping the jump button to gain speed.
Space.
Let's go find Elle.
But I'm using a control... Okay. Yeah.
Ty,
You get close to this thing, and it speaks to you, and I don't want to... I don't want to listen to its voice. It's horrid. But yeah, this level is actually pretty damn huge. Let me show you the map. So, yeah, it's pretty big, and most of it's underwater. I mean, levels are just bigger considering the fact that you're not restricted to a 2D plane, usually. And there are enemies under the water. Not just the frill-neck lizards, the fish are also annoying. Oh my god, he's doing the Looney Tunes technique of hiding behind a tiny tree. I'll keep that magnet there for later, in case I'd need to do the trick. Okay, I have missed plenty of opals. I guess you could make a comparison of this game to Banjo-Kazooie in terms of collectabilities. I significantly agree. I've never played Banjo, however, so I cannot. I probably should at some point, as soon as I get a N64 emulator or something like that running, and I find games worth playing on it. Then maybe. I don't own an Xbox or anything. The latest console I own, personally, is a PlayStation 3, and that was many years ago that I got that. Her voice seems to have changed. Oh yeah, there's deadly mines. You know, realistically, if a explosion happened underwater, the shockwave has a good chance of causing you to have a heart attack and die. Also, you can attack these mines with the aquarangs, and they blow up, but they have big range. Well, there's the big fish. Hang on, I have to talk to this thing.
Oh, dearie me. The sweet little angels have wandered off exploring. Now I can't find them anywhere. Please, can you help me?
So, what is the defining factor of what makes a creature intelligent enough to speak, or is just a normal creature? Like those tiny crabs, those were obviously not intelligent enough to do anything. They're just fucking crabs. But these, I don't know what that is. That seaweedish dragon. I forget what the actual name of it is. Those. That can speak English. And it can speak underwater as well, and so could the seahorse. Also, yeah, these big fish are enemies. Thankfully, Ty can fast swim while throwing the boomerangs. They are not required for anything other than weapons and hitting switches. Fuck off, fish. This isn't San Diego. Oh god, the camera. Yeah, these diver frill-neck lizards are very weird. Please stop speaking to me, you horrid creatures of the deep. Oh yeah, I forget I have a oxygen meter. I believe this game is much like Super Mario 64 in terms of you can fully heal yourself by going underwater and then going back normal. Ugh, these voices are awful. I can't stand them. Oh, you don't need to get all 8 in one go, you can just return them, but there's... I mean, they're invincible, and there's no reason to not have them with you. So yes, ignore the big fish, they just eat you and waste your oxygen supply. I forgot you can just hold the button after tapping it and do fine. Here you go, you horrid sea creature.
Babies. Thank you so much, little orange fish creature. How can I ever repay you? Hey, I know. You can have this sparkly rock I found in the sand. All right.
Yeah, it has to go above the water just to speak. I mean, that's just logical. Like how you can hear underwater. When in actuality and underwater, you know what, I don't even need to explain this. This game is very scientifically inaccurate. I'm offended by the... You know what, this joke has gone on for too long. Right, there's a golden greebly somewhere. Okay, I thought that was a texture glitch, but no, it was just the fan. Was the fan actually being reasonable? I know there's like one of these rock pools, which there is a thing in. Oh, it's just an extra life. Thought it was a golden cog. Useless. I don't need extra lives. I never die. You can't kill a ghost. Right, onto the beach. Let's kill these useless enemies. Well, I guess this is very logical for the basic grunt enemies to die to one hit to the normal attack. But still, it's they're kind of pathetic. Yeah, I could have sworn there was like another pool or something here. Enough with the steel drums. Alright, stand on the thing. There we go. Damn, if only I had some sort of key that I could press to speed up the passage of time. And prevent me from getting bored from waiting as these slowly circle around. Oh, yeah, I guess that's the pool over there that has a thing in it. Well, good I noticed that from here. Man, we're still not done yet. You could have sped this up by like at least 50%. It's not like this is challenging or anything. I know this is effectively level 2 or 3. But still, you want to strike a good impression with the new players of the game. You don't want to make them wait around for your crummy new mechanic. This is the first time we found these rotating fan platforms, which are prevalent throughout Australia, you know. You can't go 3 feet down the street without seeing one of those. It's just common. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you ain't Australian. But Spartan, you said feet. We don't measure in feet over here. Shut up. I am obviously a fan of Quentin Tarantino. Okay, that was a bad joke. Alright, I'm gonna go to the other side. The other side meaning ding... Okay. I make a small pronunciation and all of my jokes become ruined. Yeah, the other side meaning death. No, I'm not gonna... You know, you can place a prediction on how many times I'm gonna die in this series. It'll be in, at most, the single digits. At least 0. Alright, there's the shipwrecks. It's a pun because the platypus's name is Rex. It's a funny... Funny. It's at the checkpoint. It looks very much like a common dunny. I haven't been busting out my Australian lingo yet because I haven't had to. As soon as something comes up, then I will. Okay, yeah, there's a hole in this ship that you hit a button. There you go. Let's get some more air. Oh god, my nose. It seems they changed the sound of the thingy. Man, this music is actually really loud. Maybe it's just the other level that it was quiet for. Hang on, I'm gonna change that back. Alright. If it is, in fact, too quiet still, then I will go back and change it back afterwards. But that means at least if it is way too loud, you won't have to sit through the entire episode with it being too loud. I mean, sure, it's quieter than I am, but I am, by standards, obligated to be louder than everything else, because it's a commentary series. You don't watch a commentary series for no commentary, you watch a no commentary series. You watch a long play or something like that. Long play, no commentary, 100% achievements, speedrun. No, speedruns are more entertaining. I watched the speedrun for Outer Wilds, all achievements. Both the normal game and the DLC, and normal game, all achievements, it's yeah, I mean, it's still entertaining, but it could have been more entertaining if there wasn't the, of course, the clause of fill out the logbook, or the ship's log. Because, of course, yeah, you have to scan most things in the game to do that. Alright. Do the double jump. I like to consider the flap jump a double jump. Horrid seagull nest. Seagulls don't collect, shiny things. That's corvids, like, you know, crows and magpies. There are plenty of magpies around in Australia. As we call them, the maggies. And they're very, very annoying. Right, free you. I see that painting there. It sticks out like a sore thumb. I wish I could fix the aiming thing. Okay. Because camera is normal, but that's inverted. And also there's another complaint I have about a certain item that we will be receiving after this level, which I will also complain about. Right. Let's play a coconut climb. Because, yeah. Also, this is very, very annoying if you're doing this part on computer without a controller. Apparently, it's just generally very hard. I should know because I forgot to ever mention my sister had this game, because I said that in my original recording. I didn't say it in the re-record. But yeah, she played this game and actually 100%ed it and got all achievements without using a controller, and I feel sorry for her. Yes, we've acquired. That's the third. I'm not keeping track. Just ignore the giant crabs. Okay, thanks, camera. You know what? I can just do that. The stupid lock-on. Yeah. Get that. Get the other one. No, it's too far away. If only I had some sort of boomerang with extended range. Delicious crab. But how does it taste? Fuck off, giant fish. Oh god, the camera underwater is so bad. Thankfully, very little of this game takes place in water. It's just that this entire level does, and an entire level later on in the game. Yeah, I totally wanted the close-up of Ty's feet. You know, I guarantee, you know, no, I shouldn't even talk about that shit. The certain tags you can look up to find such degeneracy. Just grab the stupid magnet. There was another painting here, wasn't there? Oh, no, it was just that one. How many are in this stage? Only 9. I've collected 6 already without the infraring. Don't bother attacking the fish, they just get angry. Actually, shut up. Don't care about the eels. It's the eel deal. I shouldn't go like 3 seconds without saying anything. That's just not how I record. Did I miss the other one? I mean, as we saw there, the old one wasn't the last one. That was the middle one. I guess it was in an optional area, though. Hate your voice. Shut up, you annoying creature. I'm not listening to this stupid voice anymore. It just says, hey, you can press this button to go here. And these... Much like in any game, the ability to breathe in bubbles of air underwater to refill your oxygen meter exists. And this is just like a safe spot. I'm surprised that the sharks are smart enough to not have triggered the mines. God, please don't do your stupid ASMR whispering at me. I hate it. Well, thankfully, we don't have to deal with her anymore. She's out of the game forever. Wonderful. Alright. Hit the button. What is this? Just a magnet. Wonderful. Yeah, you stay there forever. Don't want to ever see you again. Okay, quickly grab this junk before the magnet runs out. It's just convenience, but it's good Nice dive there, Ty. You can hit your head on the bottom of the water. Give yourself a concussion. Die instantly. It's a good thing I know and remember where all this junk was. I did play this game a few times when I was a wee bab. Also, I will give props to it actually playing the just landed on metal sound effect when Ty does his little jump when collecting a thing. Yeah, out of here, crabs. I feel this is the reason why games have speed up keys, is because traversing large areas of game without anything in them. I mean, usually that's just the case because you've collected everything there. But still, I wish there was a fast movement option. I mean, that's why most adventure games and junk like that have mounts. Like Witcher. Stuff like that. Ugh. I'm not congested today or anything. In fact, my nose is completely fine, aside from the every now and then gets an itch, but that's nothing. It's just that I got a little thing in my throat. It's like, I don't know, some gunk. Nothing major, but it does impede my speaking a little. Because I have to stop every now and then to swallow to try and get rid of it. Either that or I can retch it up, but nobody wants to hear about that. There's also a thing around here somewhere, an extra life, but I don't care enough to look for it. Are we done yet? Okay, there were 3 crates down the bottom there. Each should contain 5, so that should be it.
Hey, Dal, how are you?
Oh, please don't
Yeah, good.
give me the seductive platypus.
Yes, Rex was worried about me again.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't he a sweetheart? Well, I better get home so he stops fretting.
Righto then.
By the way, I found this on the way. Want it?
Wonderful. Alright, magic mushrooms to take me back to the start of the level. Unfortunately, though, I will need to do other junk before I use those to start the race and get the last thing. Yeah, there is a race in every stage. All of them. Yeah, there was an extra... I could have sworn there was something back here. Yeah, there was like a little ledge that had an extra life. I want to see if that was anywhere. Also, I seem to have missed one golden cog somewhere. Oh yeah, it was down here. There we go. Anything here? No. I do know there's a painting somewhere up in this stupid area. Also, you can glide down to where that cog is. Just grab it, if you will. There we go. As we wait for these terribly slow platform... Okay, at least I didn't have to wait very long here. And grab the second last one of these. Yeah, second last. Not every stage has a alternate collectible that you see like on the left. But, you know, I'm glad that it does have a little meter for that, if there is one. Hang on, just scratching my ear. Pulling my headphones aside. Alright. Time for the long and arduous process of combing over the level and finding where that last golden cog is, because there's no radar for it. This isn't like how in Tai 2 you can buy maps that locate every of one collectible for the cost of chromium orbs. That is a currency that has not been invented yet. Oh, there it is. Alright, it was in a tiny puddle that I didn't see because water texture. Understandable, have a nice day. But yeah, I went around the world a couple of times, or maybe more. Well, at least I'm back here, and I can activate the stopwatch immediately at the start of the level. First off, let me get that painting. Okay, hypothetical. The game adds, like, all of these... Oh, hey, I didn't know you were back here. Okay, never mind. Scrap that joke.
So, Ty, are you up for a race? See if you can keep up.
So here's the thing about this race. Rex is unanimously decided to be faster than you in the water. On land, of course, Ty is, like, double his speed. So basically, the entirety of this race is based off of how fast you go on land, and that you don't mess up one of the jumps, or actually a few of the jumps at the end of the level. You know, this would make a lot more sense if Ty himself wasn't faster than he is by default in the water. It's just very weird how Ty is actually incredibly good at swimming despite having canonically learned it like 30 minutes ago. It's that stupid seahorse over there again. And yeah, Rex will catch up to you about now. How close is he? There he is. But yeah, fortunately this is Babby's first collectathon. You know what? I'd say this game is decent in challenge in terms of collectathon if you're going for everything. I mean, even I had trouble getting that last golden cog, at least for a little bit. That is because I'm going off memory. I guess if you played the original PS2 version, you'd have less of this issue. Also, I forgot to mention, this video probably looks like trash at points because of the stuttering, because I don't know how this game handles the water in terms of like the issues that arise from recording this game. This game! Because, yeah, it's very, very weird. There we go, 1:47.
You little ripper. You fair dinkum beat.
Yeah, it's probably because of the giant climb at the end here.
You will, mate. My swimming coach gave this to me when I first beat him in a race. Now I want you to have it.
Gee, thanks, mate. Cool.
You didn't need to say cool at the end there. Yeah, it's all of shipwrecks. Now, there is more, like, stuff. Not actually useful stuff, but they're, like, in these little huts, there are actually, like, picnic baskets and junk like that. I wonder if I can click the camera in there. See that? Nope. I see underneath it, because they've been placed poorly. No. Seem to have done a good job with those. There are, like, picnic baskets in here, and if you can destroy them with a rang that you get later on. Yeah, as you can see, Ty's trying to lock onto something there. You can get the delicious prize inside, which is probably just a health pickup. It doesn't matter. Now, before this episode ends, I'm going to talk to Julius over down here, because I have 15 golden cogs. Well, I actually have 20, but 15 is the relevant number. And yeah, there's a reason you have to visit all the portals, because they don't contain enough to take you to the next stage by just 2 of them. So yes.
Oh my! You found enough golden cogs, haven't you?
Yes, golden cogs.
Perfect for my latest invention. I call it the...
I like how his nose and eyes have the same, like, texture.
Extrapolator. Ty,
It's hard to see his eyes because they're behind the glasses, but
I
still.
designed...
Also, those glasses wouldn't actually work. First off, the glasses are not connected. It's like 2 monocles.
This is
It's also not over his ears, which are on his head.
a zoomerang. The zoomerang has a built-in telescopic aimer. Press the Ty's view button to
MMB?
use the
What is
number stick to
MMB?
aim and the camera stick to zoom in and out on enemies for greater throwing accuracy. No worries. To select
So...
it, use the
Okay.
previous rang and next rang buttons to cycle through your collection.
So, you can use left and right on the D-pad to change, but in the this edition of the game, they've added a boomerang wheel, much like there was in Ty 2 and 3. Why is my mouse moving ever so slightly, and that's why the game is trying to give me keyboard controls? But yeah, The problem with the Zoomerang, however, is that you aim with the right stick, and the left stick operates the zoom in and out. That is stupid because... like, why? Can it not be the other way around? Because, I mean, sure, you can control this with the right stick and the left stick, which is very weird. I don't get it. Like, here's me holding right, and then me waggling around the left stick. It's very weird. Alright, but... in the next episode, of which this series is... Like, I should probably show off how long the range of the Zoomerang is. It's, long. It is, however, very costly if you're trying to attack an enemy and you miss both shots. I mean, depending on the situation. But yes, that'll be the end of this episode. In the next one, we'll be doing the last stage 1 level. Why does that... Okay, no, that's an illusion. Never mind. Yeah, next episode. Blah, 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 blah. I need to end this episode now. So yeah, I'll see you then. Goodbye.